set, racing. And Star Lass from out wide beat them out. Bright Expectations goes to second. Court Success and Triple Crown nice and handy. Paris Blue in the centre. Whippy Van's on the outside, followed by Remarkable Girl. Fast Dale losing ground. Well back the outside, More Than a Penny, followed then by Big Sunday going to second last as Fast Dale goes back to the rear. The leader is Star Lass at the 550, clear by 2 lengths to Bright Expectations. Triple Crown 2 lengths away third. A decent gap of 4 lengths then to Whippy Van on the outside of Court Success, and then we've got More Than a Penny and Remarkable Girl down to the 300, and Star Lass clear by 2 lengths to Bright Expectations second, followed by Triple Crown to the outside, and then we've got Whippy Van, Court Success and More Than a Penny. Star Lass still the leader. Bright Expectations trying hard on the outside, and then Triple Crown. The leader is Star Lass. Bright Expectations driving. Star Lass, Bright Expectations. Bright Expectations gets up the win by a head to Star Lass, and third goes to Triple Crown. They got away then to Whippy Van and Court Success, followed by Big Sunday, Remarkable Girl. Well back was Paris Blue, More Than a Penny, and Fast Dale has run a long and weary last. The favourite gets there, Bright Expectations. Number 1 is the winner. Nash Rawilla for Gay Waterhouse, the son of More Than Ready, has overhauled Star Lass, and they got away to Triple Crown. It's 1, 7 and 10.
1, 7 and 10, Bright Expectations, the second of Richie Callender's early mail specials get up. The third one got rolled, but 2 out of 3 is good tipping, Rich, but Bright Expectations, been to the races on one occasion. That was the Maribyrnong Plate down at Flemington during the Spring Carnival. Showed there when it ran fourth, it was a bit wayward in the straight, that it was going to be improved.
They're set, they're racing. Beneteau jumped fast on the outside, but Corvidae was the best into stride. The grey Bright Expectations going along the fence, and Presto's up there in the early part. So it's Bright Expectations on the inside from Presto, then Corvidae, followed by Beneteau, kept out a little bit wide as Blackball comes up underneath him. And also I Love This City railing up to save ground. So Beneteau 4 wide, and Hinchinbrook dropping to the tail of the field. Bright Expectation led up by a length and a half. Presto second. I Love This City with the inside running has gone through into third spot, and then came Corvidae, Blackball, Beneteau. He's still parked out wide on a limb, and Hinchinbrook is back last of all. Coming into the straight, Bright Expectations led. Presto is second. I Love This City waiting for the rails run, and then came down the outside Blackball. Beneto's wider out on the track, and Hinchinbrook starting to weave through the pack. Bright Expectations led from I Love This City. Hinchinbrook's about to barge through underneath him as they run down with about 100 to go. Bright Expectations in front. Hinchinbrook claiming him on the inside. It's Hinchinbrook and Bright Expectations. Hinchinbrook and Bright Expectations, and Hinchinbrook won the money. Beat Bright Expectations. Presto third, and then I Love This City followed by Beneteau. You forget he went round. He was 4 wide on a limb all the way from Blackball, and last in was Corvidae.
Well, number 2, Hinchinbrook, does what his three-quarter brother Snitzel did in taking out the Group 2 Syline Stakes, Group 3 Syline Stakes. He's a lovely horse, this one, and another winner for Fastnet Rock in a group race for these 2-year-olds. He's just edged out Bright Expectations. Good run there, sticking on, almost getting going again to get past Hinchinbrook, and third to number 4, Presto. As Mark said, well, Beneteau, the short price favourite, he was out wide for much of the run, but he doesn't do himself any favours, does he? He's pretty erratic and pretty green right throughout the running.
Yeah. He looked a bit flat, didn't he, Beneteau? He looked great in the yard, but although he covered ground, he looked a little bit flat. And Hinchinbrook ridden nice and cold by Hugh Bowman. As I said, I still think he's the type of horse that's going to appreciate the size and the champagne. But he's got the bickies today in the Group 3 Syline Stakes. He wins. He beats Bright Expectations in a very good finish, who was up on top of the...
Now they're right, they're away. Schwarzschild came out slowly. Skorost again slowly out of the stalls, and Bright Expectation came out very fast and took up the lead. Gold Arena going through along the inside to second from Unflinching Resolve, and then Skorost is starting to pick up ground. He's railed up into fourth. Hinchinbrook in a handy spot running fifth, and then Presto. He's got back to midfield and racing a little bit wide around Dux Balorum and Schwarzschild. Blackball second last, and the last general is whipping them in. So Bright Expectations brings them onto the course proper by 2 lengths. In second spot, Unflinching Unflinching Resolve, and then came Gold Arena on the inside, followed by Scorus. Now Hinchinbrook, he's back midfield, but Scatcetus is starting to ride him along at the moment. He's not travelling all that well. He needed to pick up, followed by Preste, and then came Dux Palorum. Schwarzel going up on the inside, but Bright Expectations broke away from the field. Turning for home, he's about 4 or 5 lengths in front of Unflinching Resolve and also Gold Arena. Now Hinchinbrook starting to run on with Black Ball down the outside, but this has stolen a huge break. Bright Expectations, he's going to bolt in. He's about 6 lengths in front of Black Ball coming into second, and Bright Expectations, he's down on the line, wins it by 3. Black Ball got second, Hinchinbrook third. Then Scorus, followed further back by Gold Arena, Unflinching Resolve and Preste. Then Dux Palorum, the last general, and last in was Schwarzel.
Could we see More Than Ready, sire? Golden Slipper winners 3 years in a row. Bright Expectations by More Than Ready. The crowd seemed to be behind this horse. The punters had backed him. Gay Waterhouse trains him. What more do you want? This horse on into the Golden Slipper. Beautifully ridden there, beautifully rated by Nash Rawiller. He was absolutely cruising. You could see Hinchinbrook was under the pump, being pushed along early in the race. And this horse, Bright Expectations, has done it on his ear. He's beaten home Black Ball into second placing, number 4. And Hinchinbrook has managed to get going and get into third placing. But this horse, what a sight he makes. As I said, a very athletic looking 2-year-old, and More Than Ready. Well, he's a Golden Slipper winning sire. This might be his next one.
I can't believe that, but the punter's got it right. The sportingbet.com.au market mover, that is an absolute space job. I went into the race thinking no matter what happens, the way the race will be run, Hinchinbrook's the only one you want to back in the slipper. Well, boy, oh boy, that was an absolute dominant display.
Good on you, Gar.